Hi guys, so I'm here to talk to you about, is handicap parking really a special privilege or not? You know, many people just think it's convenience to be that close and just quickly run in and use that spot, even if you're not handicapped. Sorry, losing my voice. Even if you're not handicapped, which I've seen so much here in my town after the holidays of people just conveniently using handicap parking when no judgment passed at all, but you know when somebody's not handicapped and they're abusing it. I mean, when somebody's sitting in their car smoking or finishing up that cup of coffee and you're watching their kid come out of the post office and get back in the car, it's a little like, you know, they're abusing the privilege, but they're still sitting there without a placard in their car. It really irritates me because in the past 3 weeks, I think 4 times now, in different I recently ran into one lady. My son works in a town close by. It's kind of in a rich little town, and it's a very old little supermarket, and there's only one handicap spot in this very busy parking lot. So I had done a couple circles around, and finally that spot had opened up. It was a very cold day. Sasha was already having a mini meltdown, so I was like, okay. This lady pulls up, a very expensive Land Rover. Nothing against that kind of car or that person, and she goes, excuse me, I need that spot. And I said, excuse me, we have a handicap placard and I'm actually using this spot. And she said to me, well, I have my 90-year-old father in here and I actually really need that spot, could you please move? And I told her that I have a handicapped daughter and I really need that spot. And she went on about, could I please move? And I said, I am not moving, and I closed my door and politely went in the grocery store to get dirty looks from her on the way out. It's not a matter if you're 90 or you're 3 years old. If a person is handicapped with a placard, they have the right to park in that spot. So remember, the next time you're shopping or out and about, if you see somebody in a handicapped parking spot that's not supposed to be there, politely just ask them if they can move, and they should not be using that spot unless they are handicapped. And like I said, handicap is a community of whether you're 90 or whether you're 3 and you're in a wheelchair. It has no boundaries on it. It's just a matter of being polite and respectful and letting the people that need to use it safely use it. It is usually the closest access to the building. So the next time you're out and about, remind yourself that handicap parking is not just for a quick convenience, even if you're just running in for 3 or 4 minutes. It's for somebody who has a lifelong handicap and actually needs that. And those placards are not easy to get, trust me. I went through a major process to go and get Sasha's, from a sign-off for a pediatrician, waiting for it to come in the mail, going through the DMV. So they're just not some piece of paper that is sent to you or a plastic piece of paper that you can have for the rest of your life that has been sent to you in the mail. It is there for a reason, and people actually do have legit reasons to use them. And just remember, the next time you see somebody in a handicapped parking spot, my motto is, if you haven't read the book, don't judge the cover, because you never know why that person is actually handicapped. It is not a privilege to be handicapped, at least for Sasha it's not. It will be a lifelong full of disabilities, probably many surgeries in the future. She's had many health issues because. So I've also had somebody who had the nerve to say to me one time, it's a special privilege to actually have a handicapped parking spot. So when I asked that person what she meant by that, she goes, you must feel really good to have that kind of privilege. I said, what do you mean? She goes, well, you can always park closest to everything and you don't have to walk very far. And I said, do you understand what Sasha goes through? And she kind of got quiet for a little while. If only she understood the battles that Sasha's had. So you watching Barney?
No.
Hey Sasha. Hey, thanks for watching.
Bye.